Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I hope you all have a wonderful day today. I'm up this morning with another design team haul from Surprise Creation, and also a couple of little things that I got for myself. And I'm already dropping stuff on the floor. Excuse me. Yeah. The older I get, the further down it gets to bend down and pick things up. Right, I got myself these, which may look a bit odd. Actually, they're little cups for putting glue in, for doing eyelashes. And I'm not doing eyelashes, but I'll get one out because I spotted them and I thought I can use those. See how small they are. Any little bits of excess, just trim off with the scissors, but you can see how deep they are too. And basically, I wanted them so that I can fill them with glossy accents, sequins, any little bits or bobs of glitter or stuff like that, and make myself a whole batch of instant flower centers. So that's why I got those, so that I can just make some super quick middles for flowers. I think they were a couple of bucks, I'm not sure. And with those, I also got some free balloon dots, which are just like these sticky dots that we get. And my beautiful macarons finally turned up, and I'll show you those. They're heart-shaped, and they're quite heavy, actually. Well, you know, not huge heavy, but look at that. Isn't that cute? See how close we can go. You've got some great detail on them. So these are going to be super pretty on tags and all sorts of things. You can even make charms with them if you've got a little resin drill or something. So I've got my macarons. Anyway, that's my little self-indulgence out of the way that I just shared with you. And now into the surprise creation haul. I've got my ruler at the ready, and here we go. First up, and I actually split the envelope taking this out, so just get back from under the table again. I don't want to go down there too much today. And this is my design, and if I quickly flip it, it's an envelope for the slimline cards that you can get from Surprise Creation. So trying to get it all in here. This envelope is all one piece, but it also comes with a three-piece slimline frame set, which, as you can see, fits inside of the envelope. And it also comes with words like here, for example. You know, I'm useless at spelling back to front. We have birthday, we have love. All of these can be used on your envelope. We've got the envelope seal, which is really nice and big, all stitched. And that can either glue your flap down, or you can just pop it there as a decorative item. And putting my hand back into the bag, we've got happy. So now you've got happy birthday. And whoops, we've got a heart. So you can even pop a heart onto your seal or onto your envelope, or use it with that set of nesting 3. And I'm trying to pick up all the others out of this bag. Right, and we've also got mail. So now you've got happy birthday, or you've got happy mail. You've got miss, and you've got you. So you can put miss you on your envelope. We've also got hi, so hi for hello, and we've also got hello. So you can use those in different combinations to make a little, you know, on top of your envelope. I will be back with these tomorrow. In fact, as I said, I'm going to be coming back over the next 2 days with different projects and stuff using these. So I need to measure that envelope for you. And I'm going to go in cut line to cut line. I should have had an extra cup of coffee today. Right, that is 8 inches. And then at its longest points, let's get it correct for you, and 10 3/4 inches. but the cut line is just under there. So that's how big your plate needs to be in order to run that through. That will fit, I think, in most people's die cut machines. So that is the envelope with the words. Next up, I believe this is a Nicole design because I recognize the cocktail umbrella and the straws, and these are shakers, which are glasses. So you've got a cocktail glass shaker or a beer glass or a juice shaker, and I believe that's star anise. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me. And you've also got what can be lemon, lime, or orange, and there's your outer bit. So all of those bits can be shakers, and you've got your straws, and that there is the rod for the umbrella. So let's measure the biggest. And I think your biggest bit here is, I think the glasses are the same height. They're 4.5 inches by, let's go up to the widest point, almost 2.5 inches, and then your straw is 5 inches long. So that's going to be another great one for a slimline card, or doing as a, you know, a really big gorgeous party type tag on a gift bag. So that's that set. I believe this is Nicole again, and it's a nesting set of apples with leaves and some really cute little worms there, and some little apple seeds, and there are all the apple stalks. So let's measure that. That is, let's get that cut line to cut line. That is 3.25 inches for your biggest one, and then at the widest point is almost 3.75 inches. So I believe these can be turned into shakers as well, because they look like they nest inside each other to create a frame. So that is your nesting apples. Also make a very nice easel card. And then next up, staying with fruit, we've got pears. And I do love fruity dies. Once again, you've got a wide frame here so that they can be shakers, or they can be used all on their own. And then you've got this element here, which is the center of the pear, where you would put your little pips, which are here. You've got some little banners here so that you can pop a little name, maybe a school teacher or something, onto the stalk. And you've got little cute worms again. So the biggest pear there is 3.75 inches, and then its widest point 2.5 inches. So that is your pear. And then we come with a little frame. I'm not sure, but I think this may be Nicole again. And you've got 12 little windows. They're partial cut windows which open in different directions. So these will open to the left. These all flap up. And then these open out to your right. I hope you can see that there. See? You've got your emboss there, so that window, or that row of windows, opens that way, opens upwards and opens outwards. So that's really cute for putting all your little stamps and stuff and doing all your agenda type critters into something like that. And the measurement is 5.25 inches by 4 inches. Next up is another shaker, and it's a shaker butterfly, and these are gorgeous. They're huge. So if I just go in here, of course you don't have to use them as shakers. The bit that I'm measuring now you can use all on its own, and that is 4 inches, and then the height of that is 3 inches. So 4 by 3 is the largest butterfly, and that's that set. Next up, and this one is definitely Nicole, and it's a planner die, and it also comes with this gorgeous film strip. So there, turn it on its side so that you can see it, and the script reads smile, and you've also got the ghost image that goes underneath it. You've got page reinforcers in different shapes, and you've also got bar page reinforcers, little arrows, little flowers, and there goes my phone. And then you've also got these so that you can cut out whatever image and lay it behind your frames here, which all have stitching. So that is the planner die, and the width of that one from cut line across is 3 3/4 inches, and then going down 8 1/4 inches. So that is your planner die, which is a film strip. It's a really nice one. And of course, you don't always have to use these elements in your planner. They can be used on cards, they can be cropped down. And once you get your hands on anything, it's yours. You can do whatever you want to do with it. So that's that one. I'll make sure I put my envelope bit back in. And then digging into my envelope, making sure I haven't got any bits missing, which I may have, because the mailman, he just, you know, kind of like tossed it over the fence, bless him. Right, so we're going with this. And this one is my vintage indent ornament set. Now, if you know what an indent is, it's those, obviously it's a vintage Christmas ornament, and they've got those debossed areas within them that are usually filled with foil or glitter, and basically that's what this is. So it's almost like getting your Christmas before July, and this is the beaded hanger that they will come on, and I will make these so that obviously they make more sense to you. But your indent section, which are these, and Surprise Creation, she does glue everything down beautifully, and they go into the center so that you can see your ornament there, and they are, whoops, retro, and that does fit inside of there. It may even go that way around. No, it doesn't. It actually goes that way around. But you can see where the cut line is, and that one fits just inside there. That one fits inside there. And then those are extra pieces, so you can create that kind of atomic retro pattern and build them up if you want to. So those are the ornaments that I designed. And the biggest one, which looks like a Hershey kiss, I'm sure you could use it as that. And that is 2 3/4 inches, and then the height is, let me get that correct, turn it to myself, is just over 2.5 inches. And I really do love vintage retro Christmas, and when you can layer your ornaments up like that, you can do them all in pastel colors and really make it look retro. So looking forward to playing with those. Next up, we have a farm truck, and I'm pretty sure this is Nicole as well. And you've got the truck, you've got the oh, what are those called? The wheel trim things, you know what I mean. And then you've got tires, and you've got the little timber bit that goes on the back to hold in the milk, what's that called? Milk canister. Yeah, you've got some little hearts. In fact, you've got lots of little hearts, and you've got a milk canister, and you've got a tiny little wooden barrel there. There's the center of your wheels and your other bits. So that's like the tread of your tires going around. So that is your little farm truck. That's very cute. So I'm going to measure that, and that is, get that right, it's just over 3 3/4 inches. And then the height of it is 1.5 inches. So that's really, really sweet. And you cut your farm truck in whatever colour you want. Or you could ding it up, couldn't you? And sort of like splash it with a bit of brown ink to make it look like it had gone through the mud. That would be fun. So that is the farm truck. And then putting my hand back into the bag. This one is my design, and this is a colour wheel. This is for people who want to make colour samples if they want to, and be able to sort of segment them off and pop them onto a book ring so that you've got all your colours there, or it can just be used as a tag. Because you've got your border bits in between, you can also turn this into a shaker. So that is my colour wheel tag. And if I measure that, it is 3 inches, and then with its hangy doodah, 3¼ inches. And then next up, I've got my, of course, I love gardening, and this, I've called this my Tranquility Bowl. And obviously you get the bowl and it's supposed to be filled with water, but of course you could cut it brown and make it look like it was filled with soil. These are all the different shapes of grasses that you get to put in, and then you get a there's a cairn, that's what it's called, isn't it, when you stack all the stones up. So you can stack them up or you can dot them separately about in the bowl, and you also get some more little stalks, and you get a tiny little bellflower. And the reason for this, not just because I love gardens and it's a great thing to make because you can add other elements to it, like lots of different flowers, your little frogs or what have you, but I thought it would make a great sympathy card, which is why I called it the Tranquility Bowl, because something like that done in really nice colours, really soft colours, is just going to look, you know, very serene and like it has sympathy attached to it, to help somebody relax, or you know, if there's been a bereavement or anything or a really bad illness, it's just a very serene thing. So I'm looking forward to making that to show you exactly what I mean as I say it. I can't measure the full height because of course you'd pop your grasses and stuff where you want them, and it's just under 3½ inches by, ooh, let me get that at the top part of it, by 1¾ inches. Yeah, that's right, 1¾ inches. But you know, you can just stack your stones up and it's very zen like, just very peaceful. So for, as I say, bereavement or for a get well or using brighter colours, it just becomes a garden scene that you can add all your little critters and butterflies and stuff to. But I'm making that this week so you'll see it. Next up, I'm still in the garden and my design again, and this is just a really cute set of flower pots. You can turn these into shakers or you can leave them as is and fill them with all your little flowers and stuff that you've got. The largest one comes with a rim that you can cut separately, and then the other ones have got a little bit of a curve shape in them, which is like those pretty little terracotta bowls and pots that you get with that like sort of like pointy lip edge. But I thought this would be nice to do as a shaker and fill with sunflower seeds or something like that, so that you can actually gift it as a shaker filled with flower seeds. Obviously you don't have to do that, and it does also fit in with the size of the Tranquility Bowl, so you can build your garden scene going down the length of a slimline card. Right, measurements. Largest one is 2 inches, going across its lip there, 2½ inches. Next up, my design again, and it's a dinner set. And there you've got a plate which will emboss the rim for you so that you can stamp a lovely design around there. Or you've got a good marked area where you can use a circle die of your own so that you've got a nice border or pattern on the centre of the plate. You've got your knife, your fork and your spoon, and you've also got a little stitch napkin with a heart. So for birthday invites, dinner invites, wedding reception invites with the name of the bride and the groom on the plate, perhaps, you know, to say that you're invited to the reception, or popping a slice of cake on there. If you've got any fairy cake dies or cookie dies, you can take the rest of it away and you've got a cookie plate for Santa. And you can just mix and match and do whatever you want. I mean, it looked great on a gingham background, you know, sort of like if you're having a barbecue or something like that, and you could cut that just as a paper plate. Maybe put I don't know, a little sandwich or something on there. But it's just a really cute set to have. So I will measure the plate. That's the biggest bit, and it's 3 inches in diameter. And then in the cutlery, I made the knife the biggest, and it's 2¾ inches. So that's my really cute sort of like dinner set. If you're sending out party invites or dinner invites, I think it's just perfect. Right, what else is in my bag? I'm getting to the end of it. And the next one is a Nicole design again. It's another agenda style. This time it's a heart. And when you cut these, you can see the embossed line there. Everything will flap up for you. That's a perfect one for Valentine's Day as well. That's just really, really sweet. And I will measure that. And that is 5 inches. It's a fraction over 5 inches. And a fraction over 4 inches. So that is the heart agenda. That's what I'm going to call that, because you can have all your little critters and all sorts of stuff running around, or you can pop your photos under there. But that's really, really sweet. And on the other one as well, the square one, because there's 12, you can do 12 days of Christmas if you've got a stamp set like that. Next up, my design again, and it's just a really cute little sweetheart tag. I just wanted it to be a little bit, you know, sort of lacy at the bottom with its stitching. You've got stitching around each of the heart holes as well as the top one, and then you've got a little matching bow with a little heart center. This one is just to be able to do really, really cute sweet tags for a bag. So I will measure that one. I'm surprised I haven't lost my voice yet. That's 4 inches by, oh, let me get that correct. It's a fraction over 2 3/4 wide. But as I say, you know, Surprise Creation, she loves to pop all her stuff down really firmly. But that will go onto there. You can pop it up there if you want to. Or you can just have it wherever you want it. You can even put it onto the little bit of twine that you're going to use. So that is the little sweetheart tag. And then last but not least is 2 sweet little sets from Surprise Creation herself, where she's got those lovely shapes that are always useful for layering up. Small sizes are always nice. These are perfect for just folding in half, using this one here, cutting straight through the fold, and you've got a bag topper. Exactly the same with this. You've got an instant bag topper, whether you fold them that way down or that way around. So layering up on cards or using as bag toppers, they're absolutely superb for that. And let me go in, because you've got a stitch line here. It's 5.5 inches, and then going across there 3 3/4 inches. And then on this one, because both of these leave a stitched border, 4.5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. So I've still got my voice, I didn't lose it. You have an absolutely awesome day. I'll be up tomorrow and also on Friday with projects from this lot. Have an awesome day. As usual, all links below. Bye.